The prince who never died. They buried him 3 times, but each time he crawled out of the ground. I saw it with my own eyes. His name was Prince Olumide. He was the king's eldest son, the one who was supposed to rule after his father. But everyone in the village feared him. He was not like other men. He had no kindness in him, only hunger, for power, for pain, for blood. People whispered that he killed his own mother as a boy, that he drowned his younger brother in the river so he wouldn't have to share the throne, that he made servants fight each other for his amusement. Some said he had a spirit inside him, something dark that refused to let go. The king knew his son was wicked, but he did nothing. He feared him too. Then one night, everything changed. A woman, a Bani, came to the palace. She was old, her back bent, her face lined with age. No one knew where she came from, but her voice was strong when she spoke. She pointed at the prince and said, "Your time is over." The prince only laughed. He told the guards to kill her, but before they could touch her, she spat on the ground and whispered something in a language I didn't understand. That night, the prince fell sick. At first, it was just fever, but by morning, his skin had turned gray, his breath slow. By sunset, he was dead. The king wept. The village rejoiced in secret. They buried him at the edge of the forest, deep in the ground. But the next morning, his grave was open, the dirt pushed aside, the coffin broken, and the prince's body was missing. Some said wild animals had dug him up, but we all knew the truth. The guards found him sitting in his room, naked, covered in dirt. His eyes were black, his mouth stretched in a smile too wide for his face. "Did you miss me?" he asked. The king screamed. The villagers ran. That night, they buried him again, this time with chains around his body. The next morning, the grave was open again. The prince was back in the palace, waiting, smiling. The chiefs held a meeting. They called the strongest warriors, the best healers. They burned his body, watching until the last bone turned to ash. And yet, the next morning, he sat on his father's throne. He never spoke again. He never slept. He only sat there staring, smiling. The king fled the palace that night. The villagers followed. No one wanted to be near that place. The palace still stands, but no one enters. And if you walk too close, you will hear the creaking of a chair, the sound of slow breathing,